I think maybe even Dirty Jersey Rat. Dirty Jersey. Yay! I love that song.
Kiki, we were of course talking about one of your good friends, Hilly. Do you know Hilly?
It doesn't ring a bell. Yeah, no. Of course I know Hales. Of course, yeah.
But we were saying that and all joking aside, because you and her haven't really gotten along that much. Hit the like button. But do you think that these people going after her for this because it was from so long ago that it's kind of ridiculous, or do you think that she had it because she's a bitch asshole?
Okay, here's the thing. I like Hilly. Her and I have come to an understanding. However, I'm sorry, but the woman, there was a reason that there was this long feud between us, right? She's incredibly at times judgmental and a bit holier than thou. And if you know, and I like her, I genuinely do like her, as much as you can like somebody you've never met. But we've talked on the phone, and I think that she's a cool chick. I don't think that this represents who she is now, if it's even true, correct? But you'd think it's you have some nerve calling people out and telling them that they're terrible people, they weren't raised right, when that's your past. I'm sorry, but that's, if it were me, I would no one would ever let it the fuck go, ever.
That's what I think, but I do think as well that people should kind of learn from this shit, and that if we've all sort of mass agreed to not give Hilly shit for this thing that happened in her past, then let's not do it for anybody else. When Pat Dixon co-wrote the female Ghostbusters 3, everybody was like, oh, it's a big opportunity for him. No, Dixon, it stank. So he deserves to be mocked for it.
I got a big advance for that.
Yeah, it was pretty good. But yeah, I just think this whole thing is... We should all agree that it was a shocker, and it gave the toe some content for a morning, but I think it's almost a non-story.
Do you think it's a non-story? Are you fucking
kidding me? It's not a non-story.
Well,
You're insane. You're insane. If it were me that had that mugshot and it was violent, no wonder she's so good at fucking reading court documents. For Christ's sake, are you fucking kidding me? It's a non-story, please. And she's funny. She's obviously a different person now. If I were her, I would just lean into it. Be like, yes, I am a felon 1,000,000 times. And that is why I have sassy red hair and I am so judgmental.
I guess you could say that her new nickname should be the Hate Woman.
So what do you think should happen to Hilly now?
Jill.
What do you mean? Happen?
Yeah.
She'll continue on with her life. I mean, I'm not, again, didn't I just say I like the gal? I'm not
oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying
right.
that. I'm not contradicting anything you said. I'm just what, I
just said, I think that she should lean into it and be like, yeah, I got to pass. Doesn't mean just because Melton calls people fat all the time, even though he's morbidly obese. Hilly calls people out all the time in their court filings and everything, even though she had a troubled, we'll call it, past. So there you go.
Well, I mean, Melton is a fat guy, but he can recognize morbidly obese people still.
No, he's morbidly obese for sure, except for his weird toothpick legs.
Even morbidly obese people can recognize morbidly obese people,
That's what I just said, Patricia, right? I just said, I'm just because Melton's morbidly obese doesn't mean he can't call people out for being morbidly obese. So just because Hilly's a former felon doesn't mean she can't call people out for, I guess, being criminals, I guess.
I mean, anything you see, really. I mean, really, an experience like that, I don't think it changes your ability to perceive things in an objective way,
So we agree.
I guess I thought you were saying that you're like, oh well, Melton is fat, but he calls out more. I didn't know that you
No,
were
if
saying
you
he should be able to, and that's
roll,
fine.
roll
I
it
thought it was
back.
a diss.
I said Melton does the same thing, right?
Right, you say he does
It's
the
like
same
just
thing, but
because he's fat doesn't mean that he can't call people out for being fat.
No. You said that the second time, and I understood it better.
But I guess that'd be like if Tom Myers said that somebody wasn't funny. But Lemmy, we have a few chats here to catch up on, and this one actually sort of leads into a great point. Lemmy,
I would like to also say that if it makes you emotional that someone is not upset with somebody else for doing something 14 years ago, that's your fucking problem, not anybody else's. The Blue Rose, thanks for the 5. Lemmy was hero of the people last week, subverting Electra's deflections and malicious attempts to hurt Haley. Extra points for doing it in clown makeup. I would have done it if she was doing it to anybody. I would have done it if she was doing it to Granny. It's not fucking cool. It makes me uncomfortable, and it's disgusting and gross. I don't like hearing it about my friends. I don't like hearing it about my enemies, even. Fuck
do you mean Granny's disgusting and gross, or what Electra was trying to do to Hilly? I wasn't paying attention.
What Electra was trying to do to Haley was disgusting and gross. And even if she was trying to do it to someone I fucking hate, I would have still thought it was disgusting and gross, and I would have ended it.
Yo. Yeah, that Electra thing. Don't worry, we're going to get into that in a wee minute here. But yeah, that was crazy. But so what actually was happening there, Lemmy? Because this is one of the very rare occasions where I don't have a fucking clue what's going on, and everybody else is vastly more intelligent than I am. What was that? She was trying to dox Haley's health issues or something, or explain?
Oh no. When she DM'd me about the makeup thing out of the blue, we don't speak, by the way. I just like to give that context. We don't DM each other at all. Not even like casual, nothing.
The cartoon.
Then she DM'd. Yes.
So you DM a little
You
bit
DM'd me
occasionally.
too.
No,
Yeah.
not even a little. Not even a skosh. Not a smidge. Not an
Not anymore.
iota.
Okay.
Not at all. She DM'd me about the makeup, and then she sent me 2 long ass DMs about she's asking me about my medical information, and then she's like telling me all about her and her kids' medical information that I didn't ask for, didn't fucking want to know.
But yes, but so the Haley health stuff was that had Haley gone public with her health issues?
No,
or?
well, okay. Haley had casually mentioned her shit on her stream, and that I get it. Like, you give people your information, blah 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 blah, and people will do what they will. Some people will be malicious with it, and that's what she was doing, like blatantly, and it made me uncomfortable. So I put an end to it.
She messaged me, actually two Dabble women messaged me within a span of 24 hours saying, do you know anything about Haley? She's coming at me hard. And I was like, in my brain, I just wanted to say, I don't know, call her a redneck and move on with your life. But like, I don't know, that's what I would do. Like, and I said to the cartoon, I'm like, she's like, I know I'm failing. I'm like, her and I, we've had a past of like, going back and forth, but she's actually not a bad gal. The best thing you can do is probably ignore it.
Big time. I really would. If I were Electra, I would definitely ignore it, because there is so much shit on the back end of things, as it were, if you will, that I'd be humble if I were her.
Yeah, but the thing about that was awkward is because the last couple of episodes we've done, Lemmy, I think you could say that they've been pretty lighthearted. That it was last week, even fucking Pat and Geno were getting along. It was a Tuesday, and it was like,
yeah.
And Electra had said that she wasn't going to come on because she was worried about, the chat attacking her. And I had said to her, I'd convinced her, trust me, don't worry, it's going to be fine. We're just all going to have a laugh, and we're all going to, good, as I think it's well said by me there. But the thing is as well, I did know that Lemmy was annoyed about the DM about the makeup photo about the makeup idea, but I didn't know that it was going to go into then fucking Hilly's health stuff, and apparently Electra said something about Hilly's kid or something like that. I don't know. So I feel genuinely guilty about that shit.
You shouldn't. I've seen some of her DMs where she's threatening to do some things and somebody's had to talk her out of it. I don't feel bad at all. I've seen DMs that make me feel no regret. Nothing. Nothing at all. I'm very proud of what I did. I'll do it again.
There you go.
I don't think you were speaking out of school, Lemmy. It's like, fuck you. I don't know. The woman needs, I don't know, the cartoon. Maybe this isn't for her. I don't know.
Nice podcast, stupid. Thanks for the tool.
Oh, wait. No, sorry. Where the fuck? I'll play it. No, I got it here.
Dan. Shut the fuck up. Haley's whole shtick is being sanctimonious 24/7.
I don't know if that's fair. You don't know what she's doing the other 22 hours of any given show day.
Making sandwiches.
Probably not like, I mean, what's Dan's shtick?
$2.
But he's not wrong. She is pretty sanctimonious. Be better. Do better. Be fair. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. I never really heard it that way.
you do a show with her. So
Yeah,
come
I
on.
know.
I'm not
Exactly.
saying-
So I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not saying she's a bad person now or a bad person back then, but it would, again, if it were me, no one would ever let it go, ever. So
You mentioned that, yeah.
yeah, it bears repeating.
And nobody's ever going to let it go with Haley. This is something that's going to follow her around the Dabbleverse for as long as she's in it.
And that's fine. I think we should lean into it. But for to say that, like, well, I don't know, is she on the show 24/7? Well, she's pretty sanctimonious. Is all.
It's a little joke. Sorry, a little levity.
It's pronounced Lemmy, Pat. But the thing about that sort of stuff is, I think this is one of those stories that's going to follow Hilly around, but I think it's already not taken off. Do you know what I mean? Like, if people have already shut it down. That's what I think. What do you think, Roachy? Yeah, darling face. Grease face.
I just wanted to ask Keanu what her favourite part of Haley's rap sheet was. Because I think the domestic abuse thing was quite funny, right? Imagine Haley beating the shit out of somebody,
Is that what it was?
What?
Well, allegedly, that's what I've seen, but who knows whether it's true, right?
I'm
That's
not
the other
her. I
thing,
didn't scan the entire
Oh, okay.
paperwork of it, but
I think it's. I still think that there's something that remains to be seen about all that. I don't know. I find it. It's a little unconvincing. I can't imagine again that anybody would not be in prison.
Yeah. And maybe it was just because we weren't there, but maybe if she did do it, it was self-defense and she just went too far and kicked the shithole out the shithole, kicked the shit out of the guy. She seems like
Kill
she
the
could
guy.
fight.
that's
Really?
another thing. She said
She's a domestic violence victim. Actually,
that's
you know
what
that.
yeah. There's another thing, right? We all know she's a victim of a domestic violence situation. So maybe we don't know what transpired there. And then she caught charges for something. That could be true too.
Because he was a bitch and he couldn't take it when he was dishing out. So good for her. I hope she kicked him in the fucking bollocks.
Jacob Shed, thanks for the 5. Thanks for the 5.
Yeah, go ahead, Lemmy.
I got
All right.
5 on it.
Thank you. Kiki, how did Geno recover from a broken jaw in 2 weeks?
Heroin.
Boom.
He made my dad laugh. My dad loves Lemmy.
I love you too, sir.
God.
Tom.
Chris Thompson, thanks for the 5.
His name's Tom Thompson?
Yes, it
Chris
is.
Thompson. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Keanu, you're a hypocrite. You talk about not being judgmental, but you're going off on Araya's lies. She said, I doxed someone. I was the one doxed.
Chris Thompson, you guys have to figure that out between yourselves. Sorry.
I'm the one who
Yeah.
doxed.
That's where's the rim shot? Come on, Hughezy. She fucking nailed it right there.
I wasn't.
Women
I
are
was,
funny.
I was
It was a
watching ML.
Hughezy level joke.
Pat, sometimes life's more than drops.
Sorry, you're right about that.
There you go. I got him. Lemmy.
Morty Smith, thanks for the 5. Pat, the woman who accused you of beating women for the last 4 years is sitting a few boxes away. Any words this time, or you just want to talk more Tom Myers? Hacks.
How can you have a Orny Adams profile photograph and you're talking about how we're hacks? He's a cunt, Orny Adams. Lemmy?
I don't have any arguing to do with with Kiki. I mean, I know what happened, and she doesn't. So there's nothing for me to argue about.
How many times have I said that?
Never in my presence.
Well, I mean, I don't know what transpired with you, but I don't know.
And take it up with Morty Smith.
Oh, you weren't married at the time, Kiki?
Me and Eugene?
At the time of the brawl?
No, we weren't even dating at the time, but
I think I kind of always felt like I brought you guys together a little bit.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, no, I didn't like, because I always tell Eugene, I'm like, even he was always in the back of my mind, because when I didn't like it,
he was always in the back of your something.
I did not like seeing him get fucking sucker punched in the face. No, I didn't like that. And then I think he went, she likes me. She really likes me. So, yeah. That's one way to reframe it, Pat. That's fine.
Tug Sip, thanks for the 2. I'll quack for you. Quack. I like Kiki. Kiki lies about victims because she's one.
Okay.
I actually hope Hilly goes back to jail now just to piss Tugs off. Like, just fucking do it. I hope it. I'm team. I'm anti-Hilly now. You're finished now, Dixon. You pick a side.
Everybody wants somebody put in jail. It's like I don't know. I don't know how to help with that.
Lamar Kumia, thanks for the 5.
Go ahead, Lemmy.
All right. Kiki, which of your enemies doxing has given you more gratification? Kim Nicholson or Haley?
That's so funny. If anything, Haley accidentally, but still doxed me. When you guys thought it was like this, like, oh, let's bring up Geno's credit card debt and show what a terrible dude he is. Remember that? Yeah.
I actually said nobody's a bad. Actually, I said nobody's a bad person just because they get behind in their bills.
And exactly. But that was
so
like,
I wasn't trying to say what a terrible person anybody was.
She had our full address in there, right? I forgave her for that. It was an accident. But how have I doxed her? Am I Kiwi Farms? Excuse me. Am I the owner of Kiwi Farms?
No. But he's not accusing you of doxing them. He's just saying which of their doxings do you enjoy more, Kim's or Haley's?
Oh.
Which one gives you more satisfaction?
Well, I like Haley, so obviously the busted old dabble hag, Kim. Yeah, hers.
Look at the love in Roachy's eyes. Well, fucking Kiki's saying that. Like, Roachy's, what did you call her, Roach?
The burn victim.
And that's the one thing I like about you. The burn victim, right. Yeah, she's a...
Yeah, even though I don't like you, Keanu, and you've never made me laugh, I can see past...
Darling, okay.
No, I can see past my hatred of you and realize that Kim Nicholson is just a jealous bitch because you're younger and you actually made money from your nudes. Kim Nicholson got arrested trying to sell her body.
Yeah, OnlyFans actually returned her nudes.
That's mean.
I know, I'm sorry, Kim. I always get along with it. I just thought it'd be hilarious in front of Pat. He loved it.
Who, what, why? Thanks for the tool. True Geno blames Pat for all $33K of the credit card debt.
she's probably not going to talk about that.
Yeah. Although, Kiki, did you see when Geno, like, obviously was fucking around, and he said that he would fight Dixon, like that's silly goose talk. Like, but what would happen if Pat said, "Yeah, sure, I'll take the challenge"?
I don't know how else to say it. I love Geno because he is who he is and he's passionate. He does not deal with dabbling well. Pat, I can sit here and be cordial with you, but you assaulted him and it hurt his feelings because he liked you and it hurt. Okay? Like, I don't know how else to say it. Do you know what I mean? Like, you assaulted a coworker and you got fired, and I think that he genuinely goes, that I liked Pat. So he gets fucking butthurt and crazy, and like, he doesn't dabble. I try not to dabble, but when I do, I try and have fun with it. Geno doesn't have fun with it. It's too much passion. So
Fucking eye
I
ties.
don't want to fight anybody.
Morty Smith, thanks for the fives. Pat, tell us about Kiki's stand-up. You have a lot to say about it on your own show.
Sure. Kiki is, I think, a stand-up with potential, but I still think she's very inexperienced. About 4 years in, she has other stage experience, which I think helps. She never comes off as nervous, but there's certain kind of comedy fundamentals, I think, that, you could stand to master, and I'm sure you will in the time to come.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I think you're a little off there. Have you ever seen me do stand up? Have you ever been in the room?
I've never been in the room. That's a fact.
I think you're recalling too when I said, I don't know, when we did that show with Bob, I said, yeah, I did. I took a long break because of COVID, but it's a little more than 4 years. But
okay. I mean, the only place I get that from is I actually asked you on,
and I said, I'm not really. You said,
on. Yeah. Let me finish. I asked you about doing comedy. If you're a comedian, you go, I'm not really a comedian. That's what you said.
I said, I'm not really doing that right now. You turned it into like, I'm more of a comedic actress or something. What I really said was I've been taking a long break. So yeah, I did have a big gap in between, but
well, that's not something you should be saying.
Okay.
Big gap. Anyway.
Heyo. When are your next dates, Pat? When are your next dates?
Whenever I want.
I'll be at Governor's this Saturday. So
that's cool.
Anyway.
Gov.
Just like a real comic.
And Pat, I'm not even, that was a fine description. I'm very young, it's fine. It's fine. But
I mean, I thought it was charitable.
Yeah.
And
charitable. You know what? I made up my face just for you, you weirdo.
I said that was for Bob, and then Hughezy turned it into being about me. I said it was for Bob.
Hughezy did?
Yes, he goes, oh, yeah, Pat thought it was for him, and so he thinks you're pretty and all this shit. It's like, no. I was putting it on Bob. You were doing.
I just think it's very cute of you and the other elderly old man to think I would dress up for you. So
what's Geno got to do with this? But no, I mean, look, you did just have your hair did.
People every 6 weeks go and get their hair done. I didn't know. I didn't know on Monday that two elderly, washed up former comedians on the internet would be talking about me. I think it's mighty interesting that you think that you.
I regret being so charitable now.
Well, it's so cute. I think you're funny, Pat. I think you're funny, or you were. And yes, you were my husband and whatever. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just saying.
It's not like I host a bringer at Rodney's. Now that's
Patricia, don't give me that. You brought it up twice. You said she's so concerned with her looks. She dressed up for us. Like
I said, for Bob.
For us. You did. And
somebody else said us. I might have eventually said that. But
you brought it back up
when
it was true. Like, let go.
Well, it's true.
I'm sorry that, maybe
look at how gussied up you are today. I mean, obviously.
I
You
put
came
makeup
in.
on my face when I'm on camera. I also do like streams every once in a while where I do a get ready with me. But you made
Yeah,
it
you
about
never
you.
do that today.
It's adorable that you fucking elderly men. Have you seen Bob in turning the page? My God, he could use.
Bitch,
some
you're married
fucking
to an
tips.
elderly man.
But he's a handsome elderly man, and he's passionate.
And he's bisexual.
You know who you remind me of? You have such a problem with gays. You're like the neighbor.
I don't have a problem with it.
Yes, you do.
I
When
don't.
they brought up that fucking image of like an AI image of you and Geno kissing, you are the neighbor in American Beauty that kisses what's his name in the garage. Like that's you, the ex-military fucking neighbor. Maybe you might protest too much. That's what you
Yeah,
remind
that's
me of.
when I hit on a dude.
You can't
You
even
can
look
say
at an
that.
image. I don't know. You have like I don't know, maybe you're hiding something. That's all.
Yeah, maybe I am. Maybe I'm hiding my dick sucking ways.
You never know. Or no, maybe you're not like getting them out there. Are you gonna like you could.
I think I should.
You
suck
might
a
want to
dick.
go kiss Kevin Spacey in the rain is all I'm saying.
You know,
And
this is
then
the kind
shoot
of
him in
talk
the
that
head.
turned your brother gay, I think.
No, thank God turned him gay. Just
You know, Pat's like the neighbor from American Beauty, but Lemmy's Ranch is like the older brother from American History X.